In the land of towering giants, where the clouds felt close enough to touch, there lived a young giant named Finn. Now, Finn was unlike any giant you'd ever seen. While all the other giants in the village were robust and mighty, casting long shadows over the land, Finn was quite small for a giant. Because of his size, he was often laughed at and underestimated by the other giants. But Finn's heart held dreams of greatness, dreams that had nothing to do with size. Every day, he imagined thrilling adventures where he could prove that strength comes from courage, not height. While the other giants boomed and stomped, Finn learned to be swift and clever. One sunny morning, an ominous rumble spread across the village. The elders announced that a great danger was approaching. It was the terrible Wind Ogre, a beast known for its tempestuous breath. The Wind Ogre could blow down mountains and scatter giant homes. Fear swept through the village, causing even the bravest giants to tremble. Seeing the apprehension in the eyes of giants around him, something sparked in Finn. This was his chance. He may be small, but he was determined not to let size dictate his destiny. With a resolve as towering as any giant, he volunteered to set out and confront the menacing Wind Ogre. "What can you do, tiny Finn?" the bigger giant sneered. But Finn, with a determined nod, crafted a plan in his mind. He loved solving puzzles and knew the land better than anyone, having explored every nook while others overlooked him during their grand talks. Finn set off on his daring adventure. He headed towards the distant gusts where the Wind Ogre dwelt. Along his journey, he befriended a brave squirrel and a wise old owl who offered him guidance and support. Together, they hatched a clever plan. When Finn finally reached the Wind Ogre, instead of confronting it head-on, he outwitted the mighty beast using his small stature to his advantage, slipping past its monstrous blows and causing its own mighty gusts to trap it into a cave with a gusty whirl. Returning to the village, Finn was greeted with awe and applause. The giants learned that bravery isn't measured in feet, but in fantastic acts of courage, proving that even the tiniest, when standing up to fears, can make big changes. From that day on, young Finn was no longer underestimated as he stood tall, not just in stature but in the hearts and minds of all other giants.